Hi everyone, today I'm going to talk about the side kick. This follows the roundhouse kick tutorial that I did previously, and so you can go to that for anything that I may miss out on this. But essentially the side kick, there are different types of side kicks, but we have now evolved from the old style side kick, which came from the knee here and went out with the blade of the foot, which is very quick. But number one, not very powerful, particularly if you're kicking higher. And number two, you don't really want to kick with the blade, with the outside of your foot. That's a great way to, number one, hurt your ankle, and number two, decrease your power. You wouldn't help your friend push his car if it had broken down with the sides of your hands like this. You would push with the palm heel so that you have a straight line of power from your back of your hand, your palm heel here, to the elbow, straight line of power. So now we will try to emulate that with the heel knee angle. So we talked in the previous video about the horse stance, ready stance, right? Hands out, relaxed arms, completely relaxed. And we also talked about stepping in and pivoting. That's exactly the same for this. So I'm not really going to talk about much about that in this video. So once I've reached my ready stance here, I'm going to pick up my knee and my heel. And notice, remember, this foot's facing out. I'm still looking at my target. My heel and my knee and my hip are approximately the same height. The line from my knee to my heel is pointing straight to my target. So now all I do is stomp. Straight out, back, and down. Okay? So when I do that stomp, I don't want to lock my knee. When you lock your knee, hyperextend it, you put massive pressure on the joint. You also put pressure, believe it or not, on your hips and your lower back. And I have seen countless numbers of martial artists with no knees by the time they're 50 from old style training, hyperextending their knees when they kick like that. So once I step in, I find my balance here on this leg, pick up my heel, knee, hip, same height, pressing out with the heel, not hyperextending the knee. I'm still going to be looking in this direction and crunching upwards. My arms are still relaxed out here. This is to protect me in case of a counterattack. Bring it back to the chamber, put it down, no weight on it here. Then step back. Okay, and remember, I step back, not fall back. Remember that chamber after the kick is really important. You need to be able to kick twice. Put it down, step back. What if you miss the first one? But there's a right opportunity for a second kick there that will score, that will connect. So once I've stepped in, kick, chamber, I should be able to do this until I get so tired that I can't stand up. Okay? This is an important exercise because that there is what develops your balance and your strength and your stability. Now you can start out with a hand on the wall and just put less and less weight, less and less pressure on that wall, and eventually take your hands off. But this exercise, the chambering exercise, is really important. It's a great way to develop balance and strength. So if you're a dancer, you're a martial artist, you can find this chamber, hold it, crunching upwards here, okay? Shoulders almost level so that I can see my target. If I'm over here, I can't see my target. And then both sides. Remember that we need to be able to do this with both sides. So otherwise you develop an imbalance in the pelvis and the spine, and that will just hurt you. So side kick, okay, pivot, kick, down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Notice I'm putting my foot down, not dropping it down. Okay? And then we can just do this from side to side, adding in that horse stance, the squat, kick. Or what I can do is From here, just want to work one side. Kick, touch, kick, touch. I'm not dropping it down, I'm just putting it down. Kick, touch, kick, touch, kick, touch. Okay? So there's your basic side kick, which will lead into the next kick, the hook kick. Okay? I hope you enjoyed that, and keep on coming back for more.